It has been many months since I arrived on this island. For far too long I've been sitting here doing nothing. Looking at the stars in the night sky. Staring at the grey stone frame of my future mega base. A task too touting to tackle, a feat too fast to reach. Maybe I'm just going crazy due to the fumes of spores and muck. No. There must be another explanation for this. What could it be? What could make a man shun off his work? Could it be pure laziness and incompetence to make Minecraft videos on the internet? God damn it. I'm sorry guys. It has been a while since the last episode, but I can explain this. So, at first I forgot to make a video for a week, so I decided to take a little break, which turned into a 2-month-long summer vacation, after which it was too hard to come back to making videos and Are you even listening to me? Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter right now. What matters is that there is a lot to do. And we also got a new update while I was gone. Yes, the Caves and Cliffs. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the long-awaited 11th episode of my Hardcore Minecraft series. I hope you are sitting down because this episode is sure to knock your socks off. I've been experimenting with this new style of content and I hope this will take my channel to the new direction. So please let me know in the comments if you like what you see. Enough of chit chat. I've got new items to collect. Let's get going. First, I wanted to get my greasy hands on some moss. And the place to find it is in the shipwrecks. So I started flying around the area to find one. And quickly I found one. Yes, there it was. 2 blocks of moss waiting for me inside of that chest. So I grabbed them both and quickly swam up. Next it was time to find all those new cave items. Copper, deep slate, dripstone, you name it. So I searched a little bit more around the area until I found a cave entrance. And like a badass alpha male I am, I ran straight into it. And as you might expect, the cave was swarming with mobs. But no mob can stop me now, as my lust for copper was far too strong. I grabbed all the copper I could, and made my way deeper and deeper into the darkness. And after that I found some dripstone, so I stuffed my pockets with it, and ooh, what's that? A mineshaft you say? Perfect. That's where I will find the new glowberries. There was just one problem. I had to find a minecart chest. And going through these tiny corridors absolutely full of mobs isn't going to make the job easy for me. Wave after wave of zombies, spiders and creepers, I finally found it. But wait, there wasn't any berries. Damn it. I have to keep looking. And just as I was gonna give up, there it was, another minecart chest. And inside it, sweet, sweet victory. But we are not done yet. I still need to find an Amethyst cluster. This turned out to be extremely hard. And I spent many hours looking for it, to never find one, so I continued my search another day. With a little help of my good old friend shunkbase.com, I quickly located one of those pesky little amethyst clusters and started harvesting the crystals. After gaining all these glorious new items and blocks, I had one question in mind. What to do next? A moss-powered bone meal farm? Perhaps? No. There must be something I can do. An iron farm, yes. I'm disregarding all the new farms possible to build in 1.17 to make an iron farm. But do not fret my friends, you see, this iron farm actually does serve a purpose in the future. Once I get a good supply of iron, it will be far easier to build all the farms I need. Iron farm of course needs villagers, and as you can see, there are no villagers on my island. Only mushrooms, and they are... well, let's say rather stinky. This means I have to find a village somewhere to transport the villagers from. After flying around a minute or two, I found one. About 1000 blocks away. This is a problem, because it's extremely hard to move villagers even the shorter distances. After thinking about it for a little while, I decided it would be best to transport them through the nether. So, I built a portal and went through to check how far I am from my base. The distance turned out to be rather short, so I went back through to set up everything. Oh, damn it. Portals are not linking up correctly. I have to make sure this doesn't happen again, so I relocated the portal in the nether. Then I flew back to my base and went through the portal on that end to make a safe pathway for the villagers. This involved quite a bit of digging, but eventually it was complete. Now I just need to get the villagers in the portal and out the other end using boats. I took 3 villagers just in case one of them died. Thankfully I was able to get all 3 on the mushroom island without any big hassle. Then it was time to build a villager breeder. Even though 3 villagers are enough for an iron farm, this ensures that I can use villagers for other stuff later. I decided to build a breeder under this hill, just right around where the iron farm will be. This meant I had to do a little bit digging, but thankfully it didn't take too long and I was able to build the breeder in about 30 minutes. Then it was time to put the villagers in the breeder, so after tinkering for a little while with some scaffolding and rails, I was able to get all 3 villagers into the breeding room safely. Next, I just had to move 2 of them into the breeder and let the magic happen. And just like that, we have infinite villagers. Now I'm ready to build the iron farm. Just a disclaimer, this is not the most efficient farm design, but I don't need a huge quantities of iron anyway, as this is a single player world. And when it's right next to my base, it'll be producing iron passively while I'm doing other stuff in the area. As the farm was built, it was time to catch a zombie. This is yet another problem, as this is a mushroom island, and hostile mobs don't spawn here. This meant I had to figure out another way to get zombies. But then I realized that I can just build a spawning platform right outside the island. Then wait for the nighttime and use a minecart to safely transport the zombie inside the holding cell. So I set up the railroads and the platform, and then it was time to wait for the night. Oh snap, look at that. This was way easier than I thought. I just had to kill the other mobs on the platform so I could catch the zombie and send it on its way. I gave the zombie a name tag so it doesn't despawn. I dropped it into the farm. Next I needed to get the 3 villagers in their spots. This was rather easy, because the breeder was already equipped with a minecart pickup system. I just had to connect the breeder to the same rails I used to transport the zombie, and make sure they got in their cells safely. After that I just had to break the glass separating the villagers' eyesight to the zombie, and right away they spot a column. Oh crap. The killing chamber is broken. The lava used to kill the columns turned into obsidian. Guess who used normal fence gates instead of the netherwood type ones which don't burn? That's right, this dumbass. Anyhow, I fixed the issue and poured a fresh bucket of lava into the killing chamber. Now I just have to give it a little test run and see what the rates are. After 1 hour of AFK, this is all the iron I got. Yeah, I know it's not a lot, but enough for now. And most importantly, I don't have to manually mine iron anymore. If I need to get more iron someday, I can just build a bigger farm. And it looks kinda ugly, doesn't it? Well, don't worry. I'm going to cover this up with a build. But I need to go mine some deep slate for it, as I want to use it in the build. So, I moved my beacon to another location about 500 blocks away in the new chunks. Then it was time to start swinging my pick. Oh, hello there. I mined for about 1 hour to get little over 1 shulker full of deep slate, and then returned back home. I had pretty much all the blocks available for me back in the spawn town, so I did a little bit of digging through the chest and grabbed all I needed. Now it's time for a little time lapse. Let's go. Here we have it, a complete iron farm. The interior of this is rather basic, as the build only serves the purpose to hide the farm. It actually turned out to be about the same height as the main base building, but I think it will fit in quite nicely once there are more buildings around the area. As you can see, I went for this futuristic building style. It will be the main theme and style for this whole island. Basically, I will turn this island into a futuristic city over the course of this series. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This was actually the biggest video project I've ever done, as it took nearly 5 times the recording time to edit the whole thing together. So I would greatly appreciate you leaving a like on the video in case you enjoyed watching it. And if you are new here, please consider subscribing so you can follow me on this series. Anyway, that's all for today. See you guys next time. Bye bye.